Hello, and welcome back to twitch.tv/Epitaph Fox. And today we're playing 3 random games, although I suppose calling them random games doesn't do them justice. They're all from the same place, the Itch.io bundle for the California fire relief. But in terms of the games themselves, they don't really have anything to do with each other, which I guess is kind of where the random comes from. Let's maybe LP92, welcome and welcome. Going to be watching a movie soon. Perfectly fine. Thank you so much for lurking while the stream's going. Much appreciated. Thank you so kindly. Thumbs up in case you could see it. We're starting off with a game called Chestnut Grove, a game by Philip Drober set in the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, from what I recall reading on the page about this game is that it's kind of like a walking simulator. We walk around, we look at things, we read text, and I believe there's some voice acting, but I'm not sure. And it's a game about, you know, a moment in time set during the COVID-19 pandemic. We'll just jump right into it then, I think. Water time as well, by the way. I'm very thirsty. Oops. Didn't mean to open that notification there. We will get back to that. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started. Chestnut Grove. December 2019, an unknown virus began spreading across the globe. Within weeks, COVID-19 had already affected nearly every country in the world. As the infection grew and death tolls rose, many countries went into lockdown, urging people to stay at home in a desperate attempt to stay inside. March 2020. Back from Europe, I returned home to my partner Alex. Alongside countless others, we were instructed as follows. The companies that could transition to working remotely, the rest were forced to close. Thousands lost their jobs. 47 days later, I was laid off. Text was moving a little bit too fast for me. One sunny May afternoon, I woke up, but Alex was gone. I don't know about anyone else, but for me, my job was actually considered an essential position. So I very fortunately did not have to get another job. I wasn't laid off. Neither was my wife. We were okay. But obviously, you know, you can't say that for everyone. And I think that's kind of like an experience that is kind of like shared by a larger group of the population that I don't have. You know, we faced similar things outside of that, but it was the lack of stress from needing to figure out a job situation that probably made the pandemic not as difficult for me in my house as it was for others. And that's something that, you know, at the time I really kept my head wrapped around. Like, I didn't take that for advantage. I made sure to keep my head in check and not think like, oh, well, you know, things are so easy and I don't know what everyone is having problems with. Definitely one of those things that you just kind of you have to keep in mind. Everyone's situations is different. Water time, by the way. I forgot if I said it already. What's this? My phone. Are you hungry yet? I am thinking of just having the leftover pasta from yesterday. I'm so sick of pasta. Me too, lol. I had to leave. Can't take this uncertainty any longer. I'm sorry. Stay safe. Oh, wow. So their partner, Alex, just decided to leave. That's crazy. And not just like, I'm leaving, I'll be back later, just everything is too crazy. I'm out of here. Azzy, welcome in, welcome. Notice to residents. I hope you are all healthy. I thought I would pass along some info. With toilet paper in short supply, please don't flush toilet paper, towel, or tissues. They can cause serious damage to our plumbing. Oh god, I do not miss the days of signs being posted in empty toilet paper aisles saying one per customer. I do not miss that at all. Yeah, Azzy, this is a game that takes place during COVID, so there's gonna be a lot of like, oh yeah, I remember that. Mrs. Epitaph Fox, thank you for the splash. Unfortunately, it does nothing, but it does let me know that you're here. The city has asked all garbage be sealed up in a garbage bag to protect collection workers from contamination. Door handles, elevator buttons, and laundry machines are being Cloroxed 3 times daily to minimize our risk of illness. If you're voluntarily self-isolating because of possible contact with a symptomatic person or have been told to quarantine because of symptoms, please let me know. At this time, nobody in either building has reported symptoms to me. If you can't leave your suite, healthy residents in each building have offered their services to run errands. If you'd like to connect with one of those caring neighbors, text or call me. When procuring items such as groceries and hygienic products, coins for laundry are easy to forget but handy to have. Try to stay healthy, everyone. Management. So I guess we live in like an apartment building. I wonder what that 2 is for. But that's nice. Whoever this is, the creator of this game, or at the very least the author, had a apartment with a view. Laptop. Alex's laptop. I better not touch that. Well, if they decided to leave, why did they leave their laptop behind amongst everything else? Like, obviously, like, there's really, like, no other way that you can read this message. Had to leave, can't take the uncertainty any longer. I'm sorry, stay safe. Like, that's a I'm leaving and not coming back kind of message, right? Nothing in the drawer. Can't open our fridge. Well, we'll go through the open doors first. I could definitely use a haircut. The key. Got it. Now I can leave. Oh, I guess if I tried opening the door, it would have been like, I shouldn't leave without the key. A Wild Sheep Chase by Haruki Murakami. Blood, Sweat, and Pixels by Jason Schreier. I know what that book is. Well, I guess there's really nothing else for us to do in our apartment, and we're not going to turn off any of the lights or the TV or anything. So let's leave our apartment with all that electricity going. Why not? Apartment 211. Like, should I bother knocking on apartment doors? That doesn't seem right. Locked. Even if they're home, they wouldn't open in these times. Notice number 2. March 12th, 2020. Dear residents, With the present threat and potential spreading of the COVID-19 virus, we are being extra careful and have implemented more frequent cleaning and disinfecting in the common areas of the building. This especially refers to entrance doors, yada yada. We're also asking everyone to take care and adhere to suggested precautions as advised by blank officials, and to keep up to date with any new health requirements. Wash your hands often, for at least 20 seconds with soap. Avoid touching your eyes, ears, or mouth with unwashed hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Consider no longer shaking hands and instead use another form of greeting or acknowledgement. Apologize for the barking. I'm trying to spend time with the bunnies, and Rocky is displeased. Oh, it's perfectly fine. I don't know if the barking is even able to get picked up on the mic. I can hear it, but I think it's fine. Avoid traveling in crowded areas. If you have any concerns for your health, please do consult with your doctor. Some helpful links for more information, and they've been blocked out and says lies. If you've been traveling or in contact with anyone returning from traveling, please self-quarantine for 14 days. Advise your building manager that you and your suite will be in quarantine for that period of time. LOL. I guess that's meant to emulate the... I remember them never taking the pandemic seriously. Yeah, you know, people... I think they left weeks ago. People were, like, in one of two camps back then. They either took it as seriously as I personally felt like they needed to, or they didn't take it seriously at all. Ah, the fire door blocked by boxes. That's super safe. Locked, but they slipped the note. I don't really have time for this. Dear neighbor, I'm 84 years old, and I'm gonna need to read the transcript on this. And usually have my son Jim help me with errands, but he works at the hospital and I don't want to pull him away from where he's needed. Would you be able to get me the following items on your next trip? I would, of course, reimburse you. 2 liters of milk, 12 eggs, 1 pack of butter, cheddar cheese, loaf of bread, raspberry jam, 4 rolls of toilet paper. On the TV, they say you should keep distance, so if you could leave them at the door and just knock 3 times, I can put the money in your mailbox if you let me know your number. I can't remember if we had run into anyone who, like, I'm pretty sure in 2019 we were living in our house by then, so I don't think we ever had a situation where we would see, like, our own neighbors having issues with regards to that. I mean, we were living in an apartment and then we moved into our house during the pandemic. So maybe there would have been instances where we saw, like, requests from people, neighbors and whatnot. But I remember, like, I would go out to the store and I would see, like, they had a full stock of toilet paper or whatever. And I would reach out to, like, my parents and my brother and say, do you guys need anything? Because I can buy it. I'm here. I see it. The old lady was the first to go when it started. Elevator. Staircase door. I think they've been quarantined the longest. Feels like something is blocking this door. Okay. They said they turned off the elevator so people wouldn't be too close to each other. I think it just finally kicked the bucket. Locked. Cute drawing over here. I can't go here. If someone's vacuuming in the hallway, there's no room to keep distance. Janitor's cleaning bucket. Facility door. Locked. Not sure what this room is. I guess I need to enter the code. Well, we don't know the code. But maybe we can learn it. This game is allowing me to explore a lot more than I thought it would. Notice number 3. Rent day is Tuesday, March 31st, 2020. Please ensure you have your check before 1 p.m. to avoid late fees. Rent is still due and payable, notwithstanding the crisis. Rents are now frozen, so if you were given a rent increase notice for April, May, or June, ignore it. If you've already given us post-dated checks that include an increase, please rewrite the checks, or if you wish, you may build up a credit balance. The federal and provincial governments have announced a support system for those whose income has been negatively affected. We understand the support system is not yet fully working, and that some residents have already experienced some income loss. If so, you should apply as soon as possible. If you're applying for the federal and provincial programs, eligibility seems to be determined through the federal employment insurance application. Please inform the manager. Yeah, again, me and my wife, we were okay, money-wise. We were very lucky in that regard. Wait, is that a crowbar? Okay, we found a crowbar. Excellent. Let's get those clothes out of the way. So, personally speaking, I wouldn't move clothes out of the machine for someone unless I needed to use the machine and there were no other machines. To just kind of do that, like, just like this, seems really weird to me. And yet we're not going to do it for the dryers for some reason. We'll do it to the wet clothes. We'll let wet clothes sit on top of the washer, sure. Public bathroom. Oh! Oh. So we've gotten 2 numbers now. 2 and 3. Interesting. Is there a light switch in here we can do? No. Okay. Well, I need to be keeping an eye out for those numbers then. We have a 2 in our house and there was a 3 over here. Notice number 4. Rent day is Thursday, April 30th, 2020. For information on the Canada Emergency Response Benefit now available. So this is specifically taking place in Canada, so we're going to see something different than, at least for me specifically, I'll be seeing something different. Oh, we don't want to go out to the garage door just yet. We'll come back to that. I always kind of like this one. Out of order elevator. Locked? Is that even legal? I'm gonna try to let him bark it out. That's perfectly fine. Better than him oversleeping. That is also true. Which car do we think is ours? I'm gonna guess it's that orange one. It is a little annoying, but you know what? He's not in any danger or pain. He's fine. Too heavy to lift, and I don't have the fob to open it. Locked. I'll have to get rid of that giant padlock if I want to get out of here. I guess that's what the crowbar is for. No hidden numbers on the car. I did play with them, just so your viewers don't think I'm a psychopath. I'm more than positive no one thinks that. Pretty sure he wants couch time, but he overheats. He probably just wants couch time. A leaflet on the coronavirus disease, COVID-19. Wait, what? Alright, well, we can't look at it again. I wanted to view the transcript, but never mind. There's like a lens flare effect that shows up randomly. Storage. Anything good in here? Locked. I think only the building manager has the key. Ah, that's a number 8 if I've ever seen it. So we've got 2, 3, and 8. And it is possible I missed another number elsewhere. So, I mean, we could technically brute force it, although I think it'll take, like, way too long to do that. How do I use... Okay, assuming that I missed another number and that 8 is actually like the final number, maybe we get some other way other than the crowbar to open that lock? Because I'm assuming this is a 4-digit code. Yeah, it is. So 2, 3, and 8 are what we have already found. There was no hidden number over here, right? No. Okay. Well, we're back in our apartment. Luckily, nothing has changed while we've been gone. The fact that we can open up this drawer gives me some suspicions. And we can't do anything else with the phone either, so... Okay. Yeah, that's very clearly a 2. 2, 3, 8. Nothing else we can do in our bathroom? I guess not. Can't use our own computer. Just jumping around on everything. Nothing hidden on the door? Okay. No numbers on here hidden or anything. Any number right here? No, I'm not seeing any numbers. That's where we saw the 3. This is where we got the crowbar. No hidden number on any of this. And we got the number 8 in here. It was in the back of that truck. We might be stuck. I'll be happy to look some things up, but I did not expect to get stuck in a game like this. We can't jump over that. I'm just wondering if there's, like, a button I'm supposed to be pressing or something. Maybe I can at least find, like, controls or something. Well, I mean, I could just look it up on the actual README. Mouse to look around, WAS to move around, left click to interact, escape to get menu. Okay, so there's no other, like, hidden button or anything. It's just, I have the crowbar. It should allow me to do it. So what am I missing, then? We haven't come across anything that's, like... Oh, you need the crowbar to open that. Oh, but we can push this around. What's the point of... Well, we can't jump... Oh, we can jump over that. Okay. Hacksaw. Alright, I'm very certain that this guy did not do all of these things on a day where he was unemployed during the COVID-19 pandemic. I stepped outside, uncertain but determined. So we definitely missed a code number. The search would put Alex and everyone else at risk. Would I get infected? Would I infect others? Oh my god, it's so loud. I'm so sorry. Why was that so loud? With nothing else to do besides getting the groceries, I went my way over to the street. Oh, it still goes. Okay. I thought that was the end of the game. Well, I need to lower the volume. Jesus Christ. Again, so sorry about that. They even got Alex's favorite flavor. Employees only. Milk. Butter. Cheese. Bread. She said she needed toilet paper. There we go. What else did she need? I can't remember. Raspberry jam. That must be everything. Hi, how's your day going? Let me know if I can help you. Got any toilet paper inside? We already picked it up. We actually have pretty much everything. Most people went to the bigger stores to do their panic buying. I wouldn't trust these hot dogs. I must be missing something. Eggs, there we go. Ready to check out. Alright, much quieter now, but geez. And that's it? Was there a number in there? I wasn't looking for numbers in there. I mean, for a slice of life kind of thing, and like just like a microscopic look at like a day in the life, it doesn't do a bad job necessarily. It's a story that the author here wanted to tell, and I think that's great. I guess to expect something grander doesn't make sense. I just want to see if I can find that code. Because like the whole point is to really just capture that moment. Like, this was just a day for this guy. He woke up, his partner decided to leave, his neighbor wanted some groceries. I guess I wonder, I'm not going to look at the grocery list this time. I wonder if we don't look at the grocery list from our neighbor, if we just don't do that for them. And just to be sure, did the numbers change? It's still 2. Okay. So I'm wondering then if the number is in that last section and I just didn't see it. Because I did not see any other numbers. And like, here's another thing. Like, there's nothing in the drawer. What's the point of opening the drawers if there's nothing in there? But we need our key, which is in the bathroom, I think, right? Or was it over here? Don't want to lock myself out. No, I mean, I guess you don't want to do that. It's funny. I already can't remember where one item is in this house. And it's not even... Oh, here we go. Okay, good. Got it. Yeah, not really sure what we needed that crowbar for. And we couldn't go into any of our closet space here. Okay, so we're walking past, and that's when they put the note out. Okay. But we're not looking at it, lady. We got a secret door to open. Oh, that door just closed. Whoa. Why is it double clicking? I don't like that. I'm not sure where we would get the order of the numbers then. Like, we found the numbers, but... Door seems jammed. Maybe I could find a tool around to open it. That's what the crowbar's for. Okay. If I had known that, I wouldn't have been like, well, we have the crowbar. Why can't we go through the thing? Oh, and then there's a car leaving, like, right away. That's still the number 8 in there. So many things you just miss out on when you don't, like, immediately start looking around. You'd think there'd be, like, a number in here or something, because it's like, oh, you made it over and now you can see stuff. But, nope. Nintendo Bro, putting in our first dad joke. Did you hear about the guy who invented lifesavers? They say he made a mint. That's a good one. Funnily enough, I first experienced lifesavers as a candy as the fruit-flavored gummies. I didn't realize that they were mint candy as well for the longest time. Alright, we're gonna see if we have to do that errand run now that we ignored her request for groceries. Stepped outside, uncertain but determined. The search would put Alex and everyone else at risk. Would I get infected? Would I infect others? Over 6 million people have died, 640 million cases confirmed, countless more have suffered. As we struggle to control this global pandemic, no one knows what the world after it will look like. Okay, yeah, you do not have to go get the neighbor's groceries. Oh no, I made my way over to the shop at the end of the street. So you still have to get her groceries even if you don't look at the thing. That's fine, I guess. Now, is there a hidden number in here at all? Hey, look, a person. I do not see any hidden numbers. What a bummer. Does anything happen if I just decide to leave? Still haven't gotten everything she asked. That's fine. Nintendo Bro, don't worry. I have not missed your redemptions here. First, we have your first. Thank you for first. And now your roll 20. I'm doing well. How about yourself? Number 9, Nintendo Bro. I am thinking of a number between 1 and 9, including the numbers 1 and 9. If you guess the number correctly, you get 1,000 copper pieces. Doing all right? Perusing the local Wally World. Ooh, anything good? Anything on sale? Anything good on sale? A number 6, unfortunately, Nintendo Bro, is not the number I was thinking of. I was thinking of the number 1. I spelled that right, right? Fish-tronomy? Yes, I did. Okay, great.